Hello, everyone. Tazar2 here, and welcome back to the Lads Podcast. This is episode 16. You know, I was talking about this today, and to me, 14 was like the beta version of 15 in terms of teen angst, and then 16 was just like the peak, and then it just like rolled off.
To be honest, I don't remember half of what we did in most of the previous ones. So I'm just kind of taking your word for it.
You're just like same.
I'm as much along for the ride as the audience.
I'm just talking about in life.
Oh,
Yeah.
I got you.
Is that what yours is like?
Yeah. Oh, you meant like ages?
Yeah,
Or you meant like
ages.
oh,
You
I thought you
thought
meant like in terms of number of
uh,
podcast episodes we were talking about.
teen angst rating, which is like
God, that one episode was so angsty.
episode 16, peak
Ooh,
angst. That's gonna be that's this episode. This episode's
God, what was
peak
I like at
angst.
16? Um, I honestly don't remember. Wow. Um, oh, yeah. Angsty is a good word to describe what I was like at 16.
I didn't get. I mean, we all were in some
Yeah,
form or another.
yeah.
Dogs barking, but I don't see it on the waveform here, so I think we're good.
Oh, neat.
So I've been busy as I always am.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Working. I finished applying for college, or not applying for college, getting registering for college.
Oh, neat.
So going into college, I will have 6 credits, and I'll be able to skip my computer science elective and introduction to programming, which is nice because I
Mm-hmm.
don't need introduction.
Well, that does sound nice.
On the bright side, this also means I haven't paid for it yet, but it means that I basically have no money, which is nice.
We do love to hear it.
You know, uh, my insurance premium is insane, and by that I mean I'm paying for 2 cars I don't drive. Not to get into it too much. But yeah. We have fun here. On
Yeah.
another note, today is Friday, May 7th. Tomorrow I turn 19, which is pretty wild.
That is Pog. Like, happy early birthday, my dude.
Thanks. It sounded like you already knew, and you're just like,
Yeah. I'm just figuring it out now. Whoa, dude.
19, that's crazy.
Dude, insane.
But that also means my and there's just a lot going on right now. They pushed prom back. Today
They
was supposed
did.
to be prom. I would have
But it
been,
rained.
but it rained. Yeah.
It's raining right now, actually, where
Right.
yeah.
I would have been outside drinking
Hmm.
non-alcoholic beverages and acting responsibly. Right.
Yeah. But instead, we're here recording a podcast.
But you know what? That's fine because we all know we're not. I'm not gonna get around to it till Monday. Yeah. Right now, there's a couple of things on the docket. I have ELU, which I'm busy editing. You know, by the time the Tired podcast came out, ELU was already over and then some.
Wow.
But I'll give you the quick recap. You can still watch the VODs when I finish making them. The problem is it's like 9 solid hours of things. So I'm kind of
Oh boy.
I'm kind of in an editing hole right now where it's just like endless editing every second I get because I have so much of a backlog. But I'll give
Oh, the
you
joy of
the
being an
quick
editor.
yeah. I'll give you the quick rundown of how ELU went. So, we played Magic the first day. And day 1, we were playing in a Swiss tournament for day 1, and then day 2 was going to be eliminations. Single eliminations of the top 16. I never made it to top 16. There were like 150 some people. We won the first round flawlessly against someone who ended up being a finalist. So I'm pretty proud of that.
That's good.
Round 2 we lost to the person who won the whole thing. So I lost to the best player.
Nice.
And the third round I lost to the random, which knocked me out of the Swiss tournament. So I just lost the third round. He was I think he was pretty ranked, but I don't think he qualified for the single elimination. So it was kind of a wash in terms of winning money for the hospital for that one. No chance at that. Lose Swiss day 1, so
Yeah.
it's over there. But I had fun. I love playing Magic. I actually turned my finance teacher onto playing, because he already played Magic, but my finance teacher is pretty cool. He started playing Magic, like he already played the card game, but he didn't know Arena existed. So when I mentioned Arena, he was like, "Oh, that's pretty cool." So he talks about it with me sometimes. Like he was talking about, like, is it more because there's codes in the boxes of cards for Arena, is it more cost effective to get physical cards or digital cards? And I said digital cards, because you can't buy card packs and get codes from that. You have to buy deck boxes, and deck boxes are more expensive than card packs. Like, you can get a box set of how many packs are in a box set?
Oh, no clue, man. It's been a long time since I bought one.
I think 25 packs, and they're like $100 or something.
Oh, never mind. I
And
haven't bought one.
you probably haven't bought one. I was like, wait,
No.
you did not buy a box set.
No, I did not. No.
I want to do, when we do that draft tournament, I want to do the Strixhaven, the new one. But they're not out yet. We have to wait another couple of weeks to get them.
Okay, we can do that.
Because it came out early for Arena. So like you could play the new cards, get used to the cards, and then they're releasing the physical box sets.
All right.
So I want to get a Strixhaven set to play that draft tournament, because it will be like all new cards. Nobody will know like the meta. Like, I don't even know the meta because I don't mess with the Strixhaven cards that just came out. I just play with my normie decks because it's too complicated.
Right.
I was like, how do I integrate this with my current strategy? I don't know. After 2 minutes, I have no idea. It's just like I looked at it for a couple seconds and I go, this seems like too much work. I'm just going to stick with my original. And you know what? And turns out that didn't pay off at all. I'm doing horrible in ranked because the new season just started for Arena. But he was telling me on Arena he hasn't won a single game.
Oh.
Which was interesting to me.
Yeah.
Also, if you've been watching the Stoinks, I don't know if you've been watching the Stoinks, but
I don't pay
Dogecoin's going to
attention
the
to
moon.
Stoinks that well.
Dogecoin's going to the moon again.
Oh, it's on the rise.
At one point, it was 72 cents.
Wow.
Let's see where it's at now. Dogecoin is currently at, let's look at CoinDesk, 0.68%. Or 68 cents, sorry. Bitcoin's at 57K.
Wow.
And Ethereum is at 33.5. Hello, doggy.
Doggo?
Doggo just entered my room. He does not care that there's a door. He just pushes by it.
He opens doors, he pushes them,
Don't
he
go
closes
behind
them?
there. Wait, hold on. I'll be back.
Alright.
No. So anyway, Dogecoin's going to the moon.
Dogecoin, big.
So that's something to keep an eye on if you're any
Neat.
if anybody's got diamond hands. I'm using that phrase wrong.
Perhaps. I've never heard that phrase.
It's a stock term where it's like you're holding on to a really expensive stock, one that's like very going up and down.
I got you.
So it's like you got diamond hands because you got something that could potentially be really profitable,
I got you.
but you're holding on to it, so it's like
Mm-hmm.
not worth anything. Either way, speaking of Dogecoin, Elon Musk, he's on SNL tomorrow. He's hosting SNL. I will not watch it.
Experience. I would like to.
I'm
Just
not.
to see it.
I'm not gonna watch the whole thing. I don't like SNL that much, but I do like watching the clips, which upsets
Yeah.
me because the clips always get to trending, which I'm like, the trending page is for YouTubers, not Saturday Night Live. But at the same time, I'm like, these are funny though,
Which is why they're trending.
which is why they're trending. So anyway, Jerry, now that we got news with a question mark
News.
out
Yeah.
of the way,
Was that news? I mean, I guess.
I don't know. It hasn't. From what my brother tells me, it's not that slow.
Oh.
But I believe it's slow because I haven't seen anything.
Yeah, neither have I.
Then again, I get my news from Twitter. So
I get my news from whatever I happen to see on YouTube, and it's usually just like law passed, bill introduced. Oh, okay.
boring stuff.
Yeah.
Hold on, I gotta throw away sticky note.
Okay. Have fun with that.
I threw away sticky note.
That's incredible, Taylor. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
Yep.
So you know how I'm big streamer, right?
You do the whole streaming thing, correct?
Apparently, so I student aid in the library, and apparently the teacher figured that out. So when they asked me if I did live streaming, they asked me if I could head the project to live stream my own graduation. I don't know if I told the podcast this yet. That's why I'm either reiterating it or I'm
Yeah, I've never
saying
even
it
heard
for
that.
Yeah. You've never heard this. I'm pretty sure
I've
told
never
you.
heard that.
But okay. I guess I didn't tell you because
Yeah.
It's been a while since I've talked to anyone.
Yeah.
Everything's blending together. I talked to the people next to me at lunch.
Nice.
And that's it. Which it's usually just like some of my friends, but not my bestest friends,
Yeah, I get you.
But our best friend, the one we have in common, the one with the blonde hair.
Okay.
That one. He sits there. So it's like him.
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah. So I know I told him about this. Anyway, so I'm leading this. And they get OBS. I'm trying to set up the camera. I get my capture card from home. And I've never set up my capture card to do live streaming because I never needed it to. I only needed it to do recordings. As it turns out, when you use USB to transfer data over my capture card. It's like from 2016. It's pretty old.
Mhm.
When you use it to transfer data, it requires a USB 2.0 connection, and I had a 3.0 cable, which is
Oh.
weird because it should have worked because 2.0 is is or 3.0 is designed to be backwards compatible with 2.0 devices. Okay, at least that's what the documentation said on both on not USB,
Mhm.
the capture card. People who made the capture
Right.
card, that's what they said. It needs 3.0 or 2.0. Now I'm getting my words mixed up. Here we go.
Yay.
Hope you guys weren't hoping for a coherent podcast because it's not happening. Well, speaking of live stream, my own graduation, we got graduation coming up. School
We do.
ends. School is over in like 4 weeks.
Yeah.
School is done.
Done. Done so.
There's not another one.
There's nothing there.
Well, there is another one. It's called college, which is basically school except you pay for it. Like a lot of
School
it.
premium.
School the premium package of school.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be paying for that premium package. Are you going to college?
Not immediately. I hope to someday.
Oh, right. You said you were taking a gap year, right?
Yeah, I want to get I want to get at least a little bit more financially stable before I make an investment like that.
Well, there's a lot of scholarships out there.
That is true.
You need only apply. And sometimes they'll give you money. Most of the times they won't. Like I applied to like 10 plus scholarships, or was it 20? I can't remember. I have this whole spreadsheet.
Oh,
But like I didn't get any of them. So that's fun.
yeah.
But I find it really humbling just to think about like I'm done. After this, I'm
Yeah.
my own free agent. I'm not the schools anymore. I'm just me.
Yeah, it's gonna be odd.
My only representative is me, and sometimes my parents, but not even that because I have control over myself now. I don't need my parents' approval to do anything like business related. You know what I'm saying? Like legally, I don't have to get my parents' approval to do things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not saying that I ignore my parents. That's not true. You know, I listen to what my parents have to say, and I do what my parents ask of me. But it's, you know, I
Yeah.
have my own control. I have control over my own destiny at this point, which is a very humbling thought. It's kind of scary,
Yeah.
but it does mean that I don't have to go to school as many days because like we worked out a schedule, and I'm only going to school like 3 days a week or something
That's not bad. That's a good deal.
instead of 5. So that's nice. It does mean that I'll be working like 7 hours on the days I'm not, but that's better.
Hmm.
That's better than going to school and then turning around and working 7 hours like as soon as I get off of school, which is what I'm doing now.
Right.
But I'm excited for the summer. I'm excited to just relax this summer.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Make some money, make some more videos. I want to make more videos. Um, more videos, more live streams. Hopefully more money for the hospitals. This is my required plug. If you haven't already, you can check out Extra Life in the description. They great cause. Children's Miracle Network hospitals, you know, healing kids and all that.
Yeah.
So if you like the sound of that, you should go check that out. Yeah, we're trying to get to 50 followers by the end of the year so we can get affiliate and either I don't even know what I want affiliate for. I'm gonna be honest because affiliate for me it's just a goal. It's just a goal to reach. I don't want the money. Like, money's cool, but my job pays enough. I know I said before that college is going to be expensive, but I can manage it. I did get scholarships. I just got a very small percentage of what I actually applied for. That's an advice for anyone who's still in high school and listening to this podcast and thinking about what they're going to do when they get to college. They don't have any money. Just apply to as many scholarships as you can. You're only going to get a small fraction of what you did. And I didn't apply to enough. I didn't apply to enough scholarships. I probably should have applied to more. I only applied to like 10 or so. You need to apply to like a solid 30 or more if you can manage it. If you can start your junior year, if you got all those things that you need to fill out scholarships, ones that only require a few things. They don't require like your junior year transcript or your senior or any like anything that pertains to your senior year. You should do it. School tips. It's like the only thing I'm good at. Also, if you think you're bright enough, you should take AP classes because it will save you on some credits.
Right.
Like I said, I'm going into my freshman year of college with 6 credits. That's like, how much is a semester? 14?
Yeah.
14 or 16, depending on what you do. So it's like a third, less than a third, more than a third, over a third of a semester. But there's like other people who like did a lot of AP classes and did a lot of tests and got the credits, and they like finished their senior year or their freshman year in high school. There's like those really bright kids, if you can do it and you don't have to like still, don't like spend all your time just doing classes. You really got, you got to live a life. But at the same time, if you think you can do it, if you think you got the stuff to be in an AP class, you should definitely take one. Especially if it's in a field you're interested in. If you love the class, you're going to get good grades. That simple.
Yep.
Dang, we're getting deep this podcast, talking about life advice.
Fun stuff, man.
Because that's all I have now. All I have is my life advice. I guess I'm really retrospective today because today this podcast is a little late. We were gonna start at 5. It's 9 o'clock. And yeah, we were I was driving around with my family and we were just talking.
Oh, that's nice. That sounds real nice.
We were just driving around all the different places. Like my mom went up to the church where we did preschool, talked about that for a little. And elementary school, middle school, high school, Votech. We were just going to all those different places and just chatting about it. Like when my brothers go, why are we doing this? Why do we need to do this? And my mom goes, I need this. And we did it. It was fun.
That sounds so nice.
It is nice to just talk to people every once in a while. Main reason why I do this podcast, I just want to talk.
Yeah.
I want to talk with my buddy.
Yeah.
My pal, my friend, that's you.
Frienderino. Yeah.
Oh, anyway, that reminds me, we were talking about Votech. Your final project, how's that going?
Boy, is it going.
Is it going?
It's going so much that I don't think it'll get a bad grade.
Not a bad grade. This is
not a bad grade.
This is the goal we aim for.
Yeah. It's better than some. that I've heard from in my class. I can certainly say that.
You'll have to remind me what your project is again. Like I know you told me
I
it before and I vaguely remember it, but at the
It's all
same time
right.
it probably has changed since then.
No, it hasn't. I was working on an animation.
Oh wait, I thought it was a game. Oh, that might have been some.
That was a long time ago. That was like mid last year when I was planning a
Oh,
game.
it might. I think it might be that other person that's in your graphic design class that I know who's short and has glasses.
Yeah, yeah, he was working on a game.
Yeah, that might have been that person. All right.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah. So how's it going? What's the animation about again?
It's about one of my D&D characters. Well, he's the main character, Worcestershire.
Oh, Worcestershire.
Yeah, he's the main character.
I believe we've talked about this before now. I'm
We might
starting to
have.
remember it. I know we've
Yeah.
talked about it before,
Yeah, not in
but
the
not
detail.
yeah, just not in a while either. Like
But that too.
probably been a while. There's probably a lot
It's been a month or
more.
two or three.
So is it almost done?
Depends on what you mean by done.
Done is an
Uh,
objective term.
no, no. No, it certainly won't be entirely finished by the end, but I have made progress.
So is it like so when you're saying done, so you're quantifying done as just like enough to get a grade,
Yeah,
like enough to fill the requirements.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
You said yeah, yeah. And now I'm thinking of "This Is America" for some reason, like the song. Yeah, yeah.
Alrighty.
I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't see the connection either.
There's a lyric. There's a lyric in there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Are you thinking about it?
Yeah, I was trying to think. I was going through the lyrics real quick, and I was like, okay.
I don't know why I'm thinking of that. It might
So,
have just been playing because I have my music on all the time. It might have just been playing, and I was just like, oh yeah, this is America. I have a work story for you.
oh boy.
So, so we were, so I was in the deli, right? You know,
Hmm.
as you do.
Right.
And we're making chicken, and the chicken's done. So my coworker, who's been there for 4 years, she pulls chicken out of the fryer.
Hmm.
Her mom's ordering, and her mom goes, "Oh, oh you." She goes, "Oh God, you do that every day?" And she's just looking at her, and she's like, "Won't that oil hurt if it splashes on you?"
Yeah. Yeah. I know a friend of mine works in the food industry, and they're like, "Look at my burn that I just got."
Fun.
Yeah.
Like, and the thing is, like, she's been in there for 4 years, so it's like, so
Hmm.
she'll like do dishes with like the water on like real hot because it doesn't really have like a like you switch it on and it's because it's like mixed with the what do you call it, the soap before it goes
Hmm.
into the wash bin. So it starts out like really hot because it comes straight from the pipes. So
Right.
she will just take her hands and dunk it in there, and she'll be like, "Ow, ow, ow!" And I go, "You just don't care about burning yourself anymore, don't you?" And she goes, "Yeah." So that was interesting just to see.
That is fun. That's a fun story.
I find it funny that they'd never seen her pull up chicken.
Hmm.
Like I find that funny.
Yeah, like 4 years. Wow.
Also, she's like an adult, so it's not like it's a kid just like
Yeah. Yeah, I'm picturing this person being like straight out of high school. I'm like, oh, that's not accurate. I know it's not accurate, but that's how I'm picturing it.
me well, I do pull up chicken, but I'm built different. I'm built. I can't believe I said that. Thank God it was ironically, because otherwise we would have issues. But yeah, I'm really excited for summer. Just can't wait to
Yeah.
just
Hopefully we get more D&D. That'd be nice.
D&D, I want to do that. I want to do the draft tournament. I want to do some
You're right.
trips.
Yeah, we had a bunch of trips planned and all that. We've been talking about that for the
Yeah,
past few days.
the one where we go to the beach might be. I
Hmm.
I don't think it's realistic anymore.
Yeah.
Just because out of our friend group, what I invite like 8 people, only 4 people responded. No, 3 people responded because I'm including myself.
Yeah.
three, three,
Wow.
3 people responded, so I'm just like,
Well, three people said sure.
yeah.
I think a lot of people responded, but then three were like, "Yeah, let's do this." Wow.
And one just spammed emote, so I can't say anything.
Oh yeah, I hate that. He's been doing that a lot recently.
and then I, then I
It's not
said,
just that group chat, I can assure you.
I'm admin, and I posted the gif of He-Man saying I have the power. I'm just like, I'm trying to say stuff, man. Chill out.
Yeah. It was real bad. Trying to scroll took me like a solid minute.
I was trying to find what I was saying before so I could just
Yeah.
hit reply and just say this is what I was trying to say, but I couldn't
Right.
find it. I was
Yeah.
scrolling
It
and
took
I
It
couldn't
took a solid minute of scrolling.
I couldn't find it. Now that I'm on my computer, I should just try to scroll up and find it.
Just delete the message.
I could delete the message, but
Yeah.
that sounds like it might work, and that's not as funny.
Yeah. There's just so much to delete. It lags out your computer.
My computer will be fine. It's jacked. Like my computer doesn't skip leg day. It does skip arm day sometimes, and it crashes.
Well, that's fun.
I'm trying to figure it out. I've boiled it down. It's either a PSU or a memory problem. It's more likely a PSU than a memory problem, but I can diagnose the memory faster by just ripping out the RAM sticks from one of my older machines and just like borrowing it for a minute.
Mm.
Because I know they work fine.
Yeah.
And then we know it's the PSU, and PSU is cheaper to replace. I think it might just need more wattage because pro graphics cards, they may say that they draw a certain amount of power, but they don't mess around. They're like on all the like my GPU is a workstation graphics card, and it's on when I'm playing games, it's on at 100% all the time, constantly. Giving me consistent frame rate, everything, and it only gets to like 55 degrees.
Wow.
Somewhere around there.
What a trooper.
Celsius. So that's pretty good. And my CPU, because I got this massive cooler on it, it doesn't get any warmer than like 45 degrees.
Damn.
Yeah, the setup I got is the Cooling King right now.
Neat.
The only thing that I could do to keep it cooler is if I had a heat sink on the SSD.
Mm-hmm.
Which, I mean, it's just a couple DIMMs of storage, so it's not like they don't get super hot unless you're like transferring files at the fastest rate possible constantly.
Right.
Yeah, so if I was doing if this was like a database, you might want to throw a heat sink on that SSD if you're doing like high amounts of disk operation.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, it's not going to make any heat. Well, it will make heat, just not a lot. You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you have anything? Do you have anything interesting?
Anything interesting?
Bring to the table.
Ooh, AP psych testing.
Oh, AP.
Yeah, AP. I'm taking mine Tuesday.
Well, good luck.
Yeah, we started with a practice mock test. And I did really well on that, so I'm hoping.
Well, if you did really well, then
Yeah.
should be good then, right?
Yeah, I hope. Boy, howdy, do I hope.
As long as you know what area you have to study. I I
Yeah,
I was
which
caught
I do.
lacking the AP Computer Science A test because
Hmm.
I I got a little I got a little messed up. Got my tables backwards
I
because it goes
gotcha.
by row column. I was
Hmm.
messing up going column row.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so I kind of messed that up a little.
Hmm. The main thing I gotta study is the names of different psychologists and stuff like that. It's mainly just names.
Oh, so it's like
That
history.
Yeah, it's the history bit of it that I gotta study up on, but that
Yeah,
makes up like
I don't
a
remember
small
any of
portion.
that. Like
Yeah.
I'm just taking normal psych, which will help me in college because
Mhm.
I have to take psych 101 because
Mhm.
you need to know a little bit of that stuff for cybersecurity because you kind of got to like get in the hacker's head if you're
Right, right.
doing that sort of thing. If you're doing like counter cyber terrorism, which will be a really cool job. Just saying you're
Oh
a
man, do
counter
you remember
cyber
in middle
terrorist.
school when we were planning that?
What?
Remember in middle school when we were gonna do that? We were like, yeah, let's be
Oh,
anti-hackers.
I remember that. That was dumb.
Celery.
That was dumb
Yeah.
because from what I understand from someone who was talking to me about the industry, cybersecurity is just 50% or the bulk of it is just like really complicated decoders.
Mhm.
So it will be fun because it's like puzzles.
Puzzles are fun.
And of course there's some other things like there will be some investigative work that you'll have to do,
Mhm.
like figuring stuff out.
Yeah.
There'll be if you're working with a firm, you might have to do something called penetration testing, which is just testing someone's security. So you're the hacker man, and there's like installing hardware and all this other stuff.
Mhm. That sounds like fun.
Yeah, I'm hoping to either get hired by the government for a steady job or working with a firm, which will give me a good a decent pay while we're waiting on contracts, and then contracts give us a big payout.
Mhm.
Ideally, that's like the structure. I don't know how it will actually work in the real world, but
Mhm.
theoretically, that's how it would work.
Yeah.
If this channel's still around, I'll update on what cybersecurity is actually like after I'm a super secret spy for the NSA.
Update video in 20 years.
It wouldn't be 20 years. It would be like
I know, but still, in the future.
3.
3? All right.
3 if all goes well. If all doesn't go well, it'll be 6.
All
5 or
right.
6. Like if all goes well and I only have to take 2 years and people hire me, and I'm not like
Mm-hmm.
tied down by whatever.
Right.
It'd be 2 or 3 years. But who knows if this channel will be still around after 2 or 3 years? I might just drop off the face of the planet, which
Damn.
does happen sometimes if you haven't noticed, if you just scroll back a little in my YouTube history.
Mm-hmm.
But also another thing, I think we recently hit 100 videos.
Whoa.
105 videos.
Neat.
So my 100th video was 1, 2, 3, 4. Wide Biden.
Wide bodied. That's incredible.
My 100th video was. Oh, wait, no, that would be the 101st video. It's the Money Paradox podcast.
That's still nice.
I
Oh,
like
that
that.
was a good one.
I like that episode.
Oh yeah. Well, if you could have anything you want, infinity of whatever you want, what would you choose? And you went with money.
And we were talking about how does that money like get there.
Yeah, how did that get minted and all that? That was fun. It was a good time. Of course, I went with tea.
I was like, what's the first video? It's probably a great, or the 100th video. It's probably a great video. And I just see
Yeah.
Wide Biden, and I go, well,
Wide body.
I may, I legitimate, I made wide Biden in actually like 15 minutes. Like, I found the footage during a study hall. I was like, I'm using this for the wide Biden, and I just captured it. I captured it on here. I edited it in like 10 to 15 minutes, and I posted it on YouTube.
It's incredible.
It was like, I think I uploaded it at like 11:30 or something. Something late. I was just like, it's been a while since I posted the video. I'm gonna do something stupid, and I made wide Biden because I was talking with
That's
a
fun.
friend, and he goes, "Yo, what if Biden was wide?" And I was like, "Bet."
That's great. We'd love to hear it.
Hey Jerry,
Yeah.
I have a question after I drink my water bottle. Hold on, big sip.
All right. What's your quote?
All right, big sip over.
That's incredible.
Describe yours / a job in one word.
My. Uh,
Describe a job in one word.
a job.
Yeah.
Paint.
Did you just do painter and you chose paint?
Yeah, I don't know, man. I was thinking about art because I like art. I was just like, paint.
Paint.
Paint, but without the T.
If it really hurt, if you're really hurting for an extra word, you can use an extra word if you have to.
Uh, Camera man.
Cameraman's one word. Now,
Oh,
now,
well,
which
there's
job?
one word.
Which job was that?
Cameraman.
Just a cameraman, nothing specific.
I mean, it's right there. It's simple as that. Yeah.
Okay.
You are a cameraman.
Well, I actually thought of something interesting when I came up with this question.
All right.
Because I was still working at the grocery store pushing carts.
Mhm.
So I was
Mhm.
like, hey, my job is kind of like Frogger. So that's my one word.
Oh.
It's just Frogger.
Okay.
Because I have
Okay.
to
No,
dodge the
hang on.
cars.
See. Okay. I get it now. I get the theme you're going for. So let me reevaluate.
Oh, you thought it wasn't supposed to be funny.
No, I thought you were going for a legit. Okay, I
Oh,
got what you're going for now.
Not legit. Nothing's legit here. I do nothing
I mean, you're right.
on paper.
Okay. So let's think. Damn. This one might take some thought. I can't beat that level of humor. Jeez.
Frogger's not that good. Come on.
Frogger. Come on. I mean, that's creative though. You just look at carts and be like, Frogger.
Not the carts, the cars that are about to hit me.
Oh! Oh, you're dodging the Oh, wow.
You know, like Frogger, the
Okay.
arcade game?
Yeah. Yeah, I get it.
The kids these days might know it as Crossy Road.
Oh man, that's a good comparison. Jeez. Um, Flight Simulator,
Which one's that?
air traffic control. I don't know, man. I
This
couldn't
is
think
true.
of anything else funny.
It is kind of like.
I mean, yeah, it is. It's a game, but it's accurate.
For some reason, I'm thinking of that one game that you flip down. Guess Who, right? Is that the name of the game where
Yeah,
you,
yeah,
like,
yeah,
flip
yeah.
down
That's
the
a
people?
game. Yeah.
What's a good
Or
job that's similar to Guess Who?
being a detective.
Yeah, I guess.
See, okay, that's a good way of starting. Start with the game and then figure out the job.
Hmm. Let's see if we can think of other ones.
Okay,
What's
okay.
Magic the Gathering?
Oh, stocks.
Stocks is Magic the Gathering.
I don't know, man. It's just something in that clicks. It's like
Something in there clicks. I don't know why.
something.
Nah, I don't know. It's like one of those things where it's like I think it clicks.
There's like a vague connection somewhere. It's like one strand of the yeah.
There's always a meta in both of
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
You can't really do any story games for like
Are you sure?
could
Let's
you do
try
it could you
Fallout
do
real
it
quick.
Fallout? What's
Let's
Fallout?
try it.
Uh
Fallout. Waste management. I don't know.
Waste man. After the blast. Chernobyl
Yeah,
cleanup unit.
yeah. There we go.
Chernobyl cleanup unit specifically
Yeah.
is just Fallout.
Yeah. Um, another story-based game. Jeez. I don't know any other good story. Oh yeah, I do.
What is Life is Strange? What job is Life is
Oh
Strange?
God. I haven't played it or watched much
That's
gameplay.
the
So
choice-based game where you can like time travel. And you're the girl.
I don't think there's any jobs related to time travel.
The being a citizen in the USSR is don't starve together.
All right, that's nice. Um, hmm. See, I'm looking at a Minecraft poster and I want to try Minecraft. What job would Minecraft be?
What job would Minecraft be? Well, you could be anything. You could be a construction worker. You
I
could
was
be a
thinking
knight.
construction worker. Yeah, construction worker is the first
You
one
could
that
be a
came to mind.
knight. You could be. Well, if we're going to fantasy jobs, it would be a knight, even though knights are a real job. But you know what I'm
You can
saying.
absolutely be a knight in real life. Yeah, you can
in
work at,
in 2021, you can be a knight.
no, I mean like you could though. Like you could work at what's that one place?
Oh, medieval times.
That's the one.
Where's that?
Yeah, you
I
could
kinda-
actually be a knight.
Ooh, I wonder how expensive that is. Because then we could
What,
do
working
that.
there or being there?
Being there.
Being there would be fun. Just
I-
checking it out.
We
Yeah.
can go with the D&D crew.
Ooh, that'd be fun.
That'd be fun. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Mhm. That'd be real neat. Dungeons and Dragons, what job?
Dungeons and Dragons. Well,
Oh, God.
literally anything because it's a tabletop game where you can be
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah. Although I think that'd be more like a therapist.
What? A therapist.
Yeah.
D&D is therapy,
Yeah.
or is the therapist D&D?
Both. D&D allows you to work through a lot of your realistic problems.
I mean, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. Especially since you're talking it out with your bros. Yeah.
Talking it out with the bros.
Yeah. Talking it out with the bros. Yeah.
Just make a character just built after an emotion.
Yeah.
It's just like this character is the element of anxiety.
Yeah. We know a
And-
character like that.
Just a super anxious character.
Yeah, we've got a few characters like that in some of our campaigns.
We do have quite a few.
Yeah.
I
See,
mean,
so it's
when I
valid.
gave away my DMPC,
Mhm.
she wasn't meant to be anxious, but she just was. I mean, I guess she was a little anxious because she didn't know as much, even though she like read up on it a lot. So like
Yeah.
anything about nature and stuff, she'd be super confident in. But when it came to like combat, she wasn't
Mhm.
like too adept at it. Even though she had a bow that had when Ada the character was level 3, I think her bow dealt
She-
+7 damage.
Probably, I don't know. I remember she
And
was
then-
super overpowered.
yeah,
She was
Plus
so
7
powerful.
damage, and then if it was a favored target, and you had a favored target, it was +2, and then if you had Colossus Slayer, it's an extra D8
Wow.
or something like that.
That's insane.
It's kind of broken, and now it's even more broken because you hit level 5. So
Did
now it's a
we?
+3 proficiency.
It's been so long since we played that campaign.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I want to get back into it because it's about to get crazy.
Yeah, well, if I remember correctly, we left off trying to clear out some things for some slaves we had rescued.
Right, you're rebuilding a city, but
Yeah,
like,
we're trying to clear out all the
you're
monsters.
rebuilding a whole city, and it's gonna take a while. But when it's over, first of all, you're gonna be a lot higher than you are right now. Second of all, It's going to get crazy.
I do hope it does.
It's going to get crazy. You're gonna go to a proper dungeon, and not like a dungeon where it's like, clear a few rooms. This is like a whole. Not too much spoilers. I don't want to tell too much spoilers for the other guys because I know not all of them watch it or listen to this podcast. But you're gonna go through a proper dungeon, and it's a dungeon from the it's one of the expansion books that I'm gonna end up buying because I'm not running out of ideas. I'm modeling it after that dungeon, and it's just like at this point I might as well use it. So it's
Proper
like
dungeon.
yeah, so it's like a proper dungeon.
It's not like what's that one I'm thinking of? Because I remember there's one dungeon that's like, ooh boy, but that's like a party killer dungeon. So I'm assuming it's not that one.
No, this doesn't seem to be party killer.
Well, that's good. But yeah, proper dungeon. That sounds fun.
Like from what from what I'm seeing, I haven't bought the book yet, so I don't know. Like I don't know, like the actual mechanics that are inside it or what I'm gonna change. You know how it be.
Right.
I might modify it to make it match your level because I don't know. I don't know how much XP you guys are gonna have on the when you come out of it. When you come out of building this, because it kind of varies how you do it. How much XP
We're gonna do it the most horrible way possible.
You're probably gonna end up doing it the very slow way, which is fine.
Yeah, probably. I have a question.
What is your question, Jerry?
What's your favorite historical time period?
Historical time period. Okay.
Yeah.
Is it like to live in or just like to look at?
Either or.
Okay. To look at would probably be Victorian London.
Ooh, good choice.
Because it's very fancy. It reminds me of steampunk, and I love steampunk.
Steampunk is cool.
And yeah, I just love the steampunk look. But also at the same time, that's a horrible time to live in. To live in, it would probably be like the 90s because you still got, or 80s or 90s because I didn't get the 90s. I got early 2000s, but I was like young kid early 2000s, so it's practically non-object, but or not non-object, I didn't really get any of that. I didn't get that like we have technology, but kind of not really. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it's like we
still developing.
Right. Which I would kind of like to see because like I've done so much research in it. I've explored it a lot, and I think it's really cool to look at retro tech. So it's like to live in, I would probably want to go and experience that. But of course, I would be out of my, the freshest tech kind of thing that I got going on here. I like the new stuff as much as I like the old stuff. Of course, the new stuff has more function.
Of course.
So what's yours?
Well, let's see. To look at first I was thinking the 20s, but then I was thinking that's too recent, and the 20s were only okay. I'm thinking
the 20s were only okay. They were only okay. They were roaring. What do you mean?
They were only okay. I'm thinking somewhere around like I just had it. Give me a moment.
I'll give you all the moments.
Oh, okay, thanks. Somewhere around like ancient Greece would be nice to look at. You know? To look at. Ancient Greece sounds nice. Or like Rome, maybe. Those are similar time periods, I assume.
Kind of.
Yeah, close enough.
Greeks are just beta Romans.
I'm not going to fact check, so I'm going to assume that's probably right or something.
It sounds right, but it's probably incorrect. It sounds okay, but it's probably incorrect.
Like they look like the way like.
Because were the Greeks before the Romans?
I think I want to say yes.
They weren't at the same time, were they?
I don't know. I have no idea. I think the Greeks were first. You know what? I have to fact check.
Yeah, so Greeks were before the Romans.
Okay.
Yeah, all Roman history is referred to, or all Greek history is referred to as before the Roman Empire.
All right.
Excuse me. My nose is a little stuffy, but it's okay. We power through.
All right.
That was kind of a quick question here. What's the?
I didn't get what.
Yeah, what's the best one to live in?
I think 70s. I want to see the 70s. You know.
You just want to trip on acid, don't you?
That wasn't the answer I was going for, but I do like no, I was thinking about like the hippie movement, you know,
Yeah.
all that stuff, Woodstock and all that, or is that 60s?
No, cause wait, why can't I? Why can't? Right, cause the seniors were 80s. Last time we did class day, we were decades, whatever.
Oh yeah.
We were decades, and yeah, we were juniors, and it was 60s through 80s, right?
I think.
Or not 60s through 80s.
60s to 70s. What do you mean?
We did 20, 40, 60, 80. No. 20, 40, 70, 80, something like that. I think we avoided the 60s for a reason. I don't know why. No, we avoided the 40s because it was like the war.
Oh, that's smart. Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, we were 70s.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember. I was printing out
Yeah,
stuff.
I was
printing off like Woodstock stuff.
Yeah.
Because I was working on it.
See it.
And I was like that one guy who would stand in the corner, and every time I would try to talk, everyone would just kind of look at me and then like look away. And I was like, yeah, I know, I'm killing the vibe.
Aww.
Cause like everyone there was like friends, and I was like, I know no one.
Oh, that was me on Toga Day this year.
I'm sorry, I was going to do it, but I forgot.
It's alright. It's alright. I still had a good time wearing my toga.
I didn't get home until like 10:45, and I didn't go to sleep until like 12:15.
Incredible.
I love my life.
But yeah, to live in the 70s would be fun. I don't know. It just seemed like there was a lot going on at that time period. We had just figured out rockets and stuff.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's certainly an interesting time.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like back then, if I was living back then, like not with all this tech, but if I was living back then, I would definitely be into music.
Me too, certainly.
Yeah, I would be into, you know, going to Woodstock and all that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe not maybe I would be like not super hippie, but like kind of like
I definitely would be super
You
hippie.
would be super hippie, yeah.
I'd have the bell-bottom jeans. I'd have the leather
with
vest,
the fur,
the glasses, the boots with the fur. The whole crowd looking at her, you know?
Yeah.
No copyright strikes, please.
Please don't.
No, I'd totally be like a full 70s hippie. Yeah.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah. I'd have the tie-dye. Yeah.
See, I would be there with you, but at the same time, I would be like, you know, we probably shouldn't take this pill no one's ever heard of before. And you'd be like, no, dude, it's fine.
I'd be like, no, dude, come on, dude. Killing the vibes, dude.
You'll just be like, no, it's fine, and fully trust that person.
I would, no.
And then we wake up in a ditch.
Hell yeah. It's the best way to wake up.
Let's go.
Yeah.
By the way, I do not endorse taking random drugs at all.
That you find off the street, yeah.
Yeah, just so people know that, you know.
Yeah, don't do drugs, kids.
You know, just in case you thought we were actually like, yeah, taking drugs is good. No, we didn't. We don't mean that.
Speak for yourself, but no, I'm kidding.
You know what else is kind of trippy?
What?
Ending this episode.
Man, we always find a seamless plug or transition.
It took me a couple of seconds, but I'll just cut that out. You know, magic editing. It'll sound like I came with it up instantly on the spot.
Came with it up, yes.
Came up with it. I can't talk.
There you go.
Everything's falling apart.
Oh yeah, it's fun, man.
Anyway, I hope you
From
enjoyed.
that random pill you took.
Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. You know, you can go down in the description, check out my Twitch. I stream on there occasionally. Once I clear this backlog of videos, I'll be back on the grind. You know what I'm saying? Back on that Twitch grind. But probably not because I work 5 days a week.
Yeah, that's the thing.
But you know, I'm trying. So you know, you check that out. We're trying to hit 50 by the end of the year.
That'd be neat.
We're not super on track, but we got 35, so it's not like it's completely abysmal.
Yeah,
in terms of progress. So if you want to check that out, you know, if you haven't been watching the Twitch or haven't been following the Twitch, you can definitely check that out. Follow me. You can, you know, subscribe to the YouTube if you're new. Check this podcast out on other platforms. We got Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Breaker. Pretty much anywhere. Google Podcasts. Yeah, Breaker is like there's a lot of podcast places that are kind of old.
I've never once heard of Breaker.
They're kind of older because you know, podcasting used to just be HTML, RSS link. You know, nothing super. There wasn't any like complicated upload structure. You would just upload it to a server and paste a link into an iframe and it would just work. Or not an iframe, because iframes didn't exist back then.
Wow.
Just frames. No inline frames here. So yeah, you can just check us out anywhere. You know, speaking of websites, do you think it'd be a cool idea if we made a website?
If we just made a website?
Yeah. Like with your graphic design classes that you took and my...
Yeah, we were going to do a website for our class at the end of the year, but we just ran out of time.
Yeah, I think with my coding skills and your graphic design class, we can do it.
Yeah, I like how you refrained from using the word skills. I appreciate it.
Because I don't know your skill level. I just know that you took the class. Because I haven't seen you, like... I've seen you draw. You're good at drawing.
I hope I'm good at drawing.
Yeah, you're pretty decent. You've seen my drawings. They're like caveman.
I haven't, but okay.
You haven't seen my drawings?
I mean, I've seen you draw a map for D&D, but that's about it.
I'll have to show you my sketchbook then. My sketchbook for my drawing classes. It's
All right.
I do have a D&D concept in here. I should probably take that out, but the paper's really thick, so I can't just like rip it out.
I got you, yeah.
Wait, is it perforated? Oh no, this is like, yeah, it's like super tough. But like, there's like a bunch of stuff in here, and most of it's a mess.
Alright, I got you. Boy, half my sketchbook is also just a mess.
It's probably less of a mess, though, let's be honest.
I extremely doubt that. Oh my god, I just looked at a page from, what is that, May 2nd. Ooh, what a fun little compilation there.
It's really funny, because so, you know when school was out? Yeah. So now I'm flipping through this, because you got me flipping through this. Anyway, so when school was out, the last drawing I made in my drawing sketchbook was a Cheez-It box.
Oh.
And I related it to like the reason I did the Cheez-It box was, well, the real reason behind it was I was lazy and I drew the first thing in front of me.
All right.
But the reason I put was like Cheez-Its are like my favorite food, so it's like it reminds me of like such and such thing.
Yeah.
And she was like, "Yeah, good job relating it to life." And I like the grooves that you put on the Cheez-It, and like it's really it's just really bad. It's a really bad Cheez-It box, but I could tell that she didn't care. She could tell that I didn't care. I just wanted a passing grade and out of that class. So that's my art story. That's your additional story that you get at the outro because
you paid attention for the entirety of the episode.
Paid attention for the entirety of the episode. That's not the actual award. It's just because I swear I get Jerry's ADHD when I'm like in his proximity.
Yup. Yeah, that's how that works.
Yep. Anyway, thank you all for listening. Check us out on other platforms. Support Extra Life, Children's Miracle Network hospitals. Help the sick kids out there. And we'll see you all in the next one. Farewell.
Yeah, bye-bye.